Hello warriors, my name is Kyle and welcome to the Dragonverse Stories channel. Finally, chapter 29 of Dragon Ball Kakumei is among us. So without further ado, let's get straight to the video. Amaron pulled Cabba's heart with his hand. It continued pulsing until it finally stopped, announcing the boy's death. Caulifla was furious and let out a deafening scream. The power she released with her fury surprised Amaron for a moment. Then, she advanced at maximum speed. In response, Amaron fired a key laser. Caulifla was actually offended, as it was obvious that she could dodge a ridiculous blow like that, until she realized that underneath that laser there was a second laser hidden. But she realized this too late. The attacks deflected in different directions, and one of them hit Caulifla in the waist. Fennel had lost hope. Caulifla screamed in pain, and her transformation fell apart. I see the desperation in your eyes. There's no fighting spirit left in you. Pitiful. I'm disappointed, Amaron says, focusing energy into his hands. Until she realized that Vegeta was recovering. King Sadala was giving all his energy to the prince. Vegeta had tears in his eyes. Vegeta returned to Blue Shinka form. He felt Goku touching his shoulder, encouraging him, remembering all those who lost their lives in this battle. Vegeta apologizes and then tells his enemy that he has literally already died and been through hell. He assumes that Amaron hasn't experienced this, so he states that he will show him what it feels like. The two then face each other, preparing for the final clash. That tremendous mental strength made Fennel tremble. Caulifla says that for Vegeta, saving Goku is more than just a mission. For him, everything comes down to honoring his destiny. Vegeta and Amaron advanced. Amaron landed a powerful punch that made Vegeta vomit blood. The prince then retaliated with a kick to the ribs and raised his energy to the maximum. Fennel asked, "Son Goku?" So that was who Vegeta was talking about that day. Broly arrived there with Cabba's body in his arms and replied Fennel, "Yes, Vegeta usually seems cold, but his only desire is to save Son Goku's life." Upon seeing Cabba's lifeless body, Caulifla burst into tears. "Son Goku also helped me. I feel like I owe him, even if I can't say why," Broly concluded. Vegeta gathered energy in his hands, aimed at the enemy and then fired the powerful final flash. Amaron was hit squarely and a crater path was formed. "You strenuous mortal, you have a punctured shoulder, multiple fractures. And your ki is almost depleted, it's already becoming theatrical. How can you still stand?" Hakaishin questions him with his body completely burnt. Vegeta was wondering the same thing. He had detransformed, his body seemed to beg to stop, but Vegeta was still standing. Amaron, as he walked forward, his body bowed more and more until he finally fell. He turns around so he doesn't end up face down on the floor. "Well, it's about time, you filthy idiot," cheers Vegeta. He also says that using Hakai on such a large scale required too much energy from the enemy. "In the end, no technique is perfect," said Vegeta. Amaron then responds, "I must admit, no one other than Lord Drumel has ever taken me to such extremes, and that power you used. But one thing is certain, the end is near. I will remember this planet and its fighters, especially from you, Vegeta from Universe 7. Vegeta tells Amaron to save his strength, as his servants miss him. Amaron was furious and fired a key laser, but Vegeta only had to turn his body to the side to dodge. Vegeta stretched his knee back and landed a strong knee on the monster's stomach. The blow pushed Amaron back. He tried to stay upright, but he couldn't. Vegeta walks towards him and says, "Since you got here, you've been presenting yourself as Universe 12's new god of destruction, but the truth is that you're nothing more than a replacement part for the deities. You're also nothing more than a mortal." Amaron is furious and responds, "Lord Drumel chose me. Me, Amaron. I was just a lost being who now lives with the divine. I was chosen by the highest authorities. I received the blessing of the gods." The fury made Amaron expel a lot of energy that was about to consume his life in exchange for an attack, and Vegeta realized this. The monster was acting like a kamikaze without even knowing it. Amaron refuses to lose to someone who is what he used to be. Vegeta thinks that conversation is completely stupid. Then he shouts, "You, who are above all, have no idea what drives us mortals to fight." Amaron then shouted Vegeta's name, who also shouted, telling the monster not to say his name. With a quick shot, Amaron flew into space. There, he pointed his hand at the planet in order to cast his final Hakai. Vegeta once again transformed into blue Shinka form. Once I am done with you, I will free my allies and embrace your end. It is only a matter of time, Amaron said. In an instant, Vegeta appeared next to Amaron and landed a thunderous punch to his stomach before he could fire the Hakai. The power of the attack launched the monster towards the moon, where a large crater formed. Amaron could no longer get up. He lost. Vegeta told him to leave and told him to find his superior scum and send them Vegeta's message from Universe 7. This was too much humiliation for Amaron. Whether it's today or tomorrow, we're ready and waiting for you. You've declared war on us, so get it in your head that you're going to lose, shouted Vegeta. Amaron couldn't bear it. He screamed until his throat couldn't take it anymore. Vegeta then detransformed. Amaron, I will not forget what you did to the people of Sadala. To Kaba. I will never forget. Train as much as you want. This humiliation will haunt you for the rest of your life. Pray that you never cross my path again. You overestimated your own insignificant nature, but you are and always will be a mere mortal. Amaron, desolate, found himself with no way out. I'm going to leave this planet miserable, but I'm telling you now, Saiyans will disappear from the multiverse in the very near future. Enjoy your last few days of peace, Vegeta. The prince then raised his hand, threatening a blow. It was a warning, escape or die. Amaron said that Vegeta was out of energy, and that was a mere bluff. Vegeta then began chanting his strike. Soon, Amaron, like a scared little bunny, conjured the scepter and the cube that serves as a ship, entered and left. Vegeta finally breathed a sigh of relief. It's over. It's finally over. He remained silent for a moment until he shouted why this bad feeling persists, the feeling that they are in danger. In Universe 0, the freeze was beginning to crack and the angel's mother smiled. End of chapter. I will do the analysis and prediction for chapter 30 in a separate video, but now I want to know your opinion about everything we talked about in today's video, and if you've done it this far, leave your like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next videos.